I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. Okay, just add it to my tab for saving you from jail. Why don't you tell me what happened? For $1 million. There was a murder here last night. You work here. Have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Beyonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No. It was just, Beyonce's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. This guy just goes and gets the fucking models.
Yeah, they don't stay, but I wonder what it's like, you know.
Yeah. Is he like... no, he's not really rich if he's working at a... I wonder what he's fucking got that makes the models. That makes the models into him.
He's probably vegetarian. Apparently eating beef, builds up smell that repels women.
Interesting.
Red meat in particular. All red meat.
Interesting.
So he's probably vegetarian.
I guess. No, I was gonna say with that picture of Gordy, he's like, "Hey, they took a picture of my dick."
Yeah, there's two guys out on a boat having a dick measuring contest.
And then I was like, "Oh yeah, well look at this." And I whipped out, and then the boat fell over, and the guy got shot.
Right, he was eaten by a shark, right? That was the murder.
Yeah, what was the cause of death? Eaten by shark. So wait, why did you arrest the guy with the gun then? Anyway, there was a murder here on the lake, and the trial's tomorrow.
Because he shot the shark. You arrest him for the murder of the shark.
The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick, you don't mean that Miles Edgeworth, old Edgy? He's a murder suspect? Whoa, murder.
Cut to young Edgy and just hear constantly, crawling in my skin.
These wounds, they cannot heal.
Okay, full leveling. I love Linkin Park. I love
Linkin
music.
Park too.
People make fun of them, and the thing I'm worried about is I want to put them in a couple of films. When I become a big name, I want to put them in some films. I'm just wondering if people are going to be like, "Oh, he's such an edgelord," and I'm like, "No, it's a really fitting song."
Yeah. Yeah. "Wake Me Up Inside" is legitimately one of my favorite songs. I love that song. Meme and all.
My favorite plan right now is to just take recruit the writer for SAO Abridged and make the live action SAO just basically kind of tone down the comedic version of Abridged, but keep basically everything that he did, because I think it's brilliant the way they write it.
Yeah, that guy has 2 million subscribers, doesn't he?
Yep.
For SAO Abridged. Yeah, I wish I gave a shit.
I wish I could steal them.
All 2 million of them.
And they'd be confused at why they're getting updates from a guy they've never even watched before.
I know, that would be really weird if you just randomly got, because PewDiePie said he's gonna delete his channel because he hit 50 million subs.
Oh, did you see what that was?
It was him not being serious, right?
It was him deleting Jacksepticeye 2. He never said which channel. That was his troll. Now, admittedly, he says at 100 million he'll delete PewDiePie. Which, for all I know, will be him deleting a picture of himself off his computer.
Yes. He's just going to delete himself. And he's just going to fade into nothing. Yeah, goddamn. If he hits 100 million subs.
And then deletes it. that would be hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I never had anything against the guy's content.
I have nothing against him. I'm more interested in his phenomenon.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's good content. It's just not 50 million subs. Like, I mean, like, it's really hard to, like, say, like, which YouTubers are over or underrated. But, like, where do you count, like, who is the appropriately rated YouTuber by which to judge whether someone is over or underrated? Like, that's the question.
I mean, like, what? I'm subscribed to PewDiePie, but I don't watch him. What?
So you're just one of those people who are.
Occasionally, he'll make a video that I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I'll click on it and watch it a little bit, but I'm not a huge fan of his. It's not like I consume everything he makes.
The video I saw, because like back when he was like climbing subs faster than anyone, and he was like around 25 million, or no, 18 million, and everybody hated him. I was like, I'll watch one of these videos, and it was the impossible quiz video, and I'm like, that was legitimately really well done, and I'm like, I can see why someone would subscribe to this guy. I mean, 18 million is a ridiculous number, and now 50 million is also a ridiculous number, but I see why some people would subscribe to him.
Yeah, he has legitimately good content.
Yeah, because like when I watch Jacksepticeye, I'm like, ugh, next.
Really? I like Jacksepticeye.
Oh god, I can't get past his intro.
Top of the morning to you, laddies! I'm Jacksepticeye!
Yeah, it's about that far in when I'm like, oh god, how does this guy have 13 million subscribers?
Oh, he has an alluring and soothing voice.
Well, that's how I feel about Markiplier.
I love Mark, especially since he's a local. He's Cincinnati local.
Really?
Yeah, he was born in Cincinnati. He makes a lot.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I knew about him because I read Two Kinds, which is his brother Tom's comic. That's how I found out about him, like before he was even on YouTube.
I'm always hopeful that whenever he's in town, I will somehow run into him. Just so I don't even know what I would say. I'd be like, hi, can I piggyback on your subscriber base?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if he would appreciate the honesty there. Just really like, hi, I'm a huge fan. Can I piggyback on you?
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh my god, I know how to convince him. I'd be like, hey, listen, I want to piggyback on your consumer base, but instead, can I just piggyback on you? You get a video of me piggyback right in on Markiplier.
Yeah, on Markiplier.
He's strong, isn't he? He seems pretty fit. So like that's how I would make my name. It's like Markiplier gave me a piggyback ride. That's all I need.
Gave me a piggyback ride. Oh man, I mean that would be a fucking million view video right there. Especially if he plugged it himself.
You could probably
get a couple thousand views off of Markiplier told me to fuck off when I asked him for a piggyback ride. Just make sure you you film it and be like, Markiplier, can I have a piggyback ride? No.
Look, I'm going to do that. Like, seriously, I'm going to try and catch him out in public and be like, can I get a piggyback ride? It doesn't matter if we're like in the fucking middle of a fancy gala or something like that. In fact, if I know this, I'll dress up in a dress to do that. Just because it'd be like, I'll just like make the entire situation even more ridiculous. I'll like rent out like a hippopotamus from the zoo or something. I don't know what I do with it.
I don't know what I'm doing with this hippopotamus, but I have it. I will trade you a hippopotamus for a piggyback ride. Imagine how many views you'd get having a Let's Play with a hippo.
Well, I mean, I'm going to find out the minute I upload episode 1 of this one.
Oh! Oh, snap!
I'm getting arrested someday.
Arrested?
Yeah.
You can't get arrested for calling someone fat online.
No.
No. And then you're like, no. And the camera zooms over to the side and you have Markiplier tied up. For other stuff. I've been arrested. I've been kidnapping YouTubers for years.
I've been slowly stealing their souls and erasing their memories.
Yeah. Moving Mind Studio didn't stop making videos. I just kidnapped them.
What studio?
Oh, Moving Mind Studio. They were like really funny sketch comedy guys, and then they haven't updated in quite some time.
Do you know why?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure that I'm sure that YouTube isn't their main job.
Okay.
Yeah, but they have this really funny video called Success. You should look it up if you have time. Moving Mind Studios Success. It is one of the funniest sketch comedy videos that I've ever seen.
I'll look it up.
So, anyways, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate? Yeah, Nick and I used to hang out. Him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Edgeworth Sr. Was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer. Yeah. It was Phoenix from the past. I mean the future. Who went back to the past. It's all a weird time travel. It involves time travel, therefore it is inherently confusing.
I mean, to be fair, in the 6th game, there is Turnabout Time Traveler.
Oh my god. Well, that'll be fun. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. Well, yeah, he kind of gave up on the whole being like father thing.
Got a proboscis on his knee? That's what that's why he misheard her.
Oh. Oh.
Are you okay there?
I don't think I'll ever recover from a joke like that. It's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Well, yeah, knee injuries are to be taken seriously. Hey!
Wait, what?
He always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore.
Total SJW.
Wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick?
Now we go back to the law office.
Let's go back. Let's all go to the law office. Let's
Entrance.
all go to the law office. Let's all go to the law office and get some fucking popcorn.
The law, or as I like to call them, the lawfices.
Or the lolfices. Am I right? What is it? Oh, nothing. I'm just gonna like, I'm realizing that I'm recording face cam, so you're just gonna like see me like looking at my audio like sporadically every few minutes.
I mean, you see the same thing from me whenever I look at something online or if I'm looking at my phone. I mean, I'm not playing the game, so my hands are kind of like bored, so I don't know what to do with them. So I'm just sort of like, okay, I'll do something.
Yeah, but my audio is like directly behind me, so I have to like turn around in like a 180 to look at my.
Well, it's a dramatic turn without the camera change.
Nothing. That's not nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report again? Hey, I remember. Remember this guy? Remember Stormtroopers? This is the lawyer at the office Mio worked at. I met him once when I was there to hang out with Sis. That office. Wait. You mean Grossberg office? Right, that guy. That was the last name That was the
last name I was expected to come up.
Because it's like Grossberg is a last name, so it's like that was the last name I expected to come up. It's a double entendre.
Which just makes things more confusing.
That Grossberg, that was the last name I expected to come up. Not that was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Grossberg Law Offices. Oh, hey, that painting's still not there.
Yeah, you think you would have, like, gotten, I don't know, something to put up there? It's been a couple of months.
Yeah, gotten, fucking, or like, gotten it back from Red White's office if he's fucking in jail now.
Good point, yeah.
The Grossberg Law Offices. Familiar clearing of the throat. You're Mia. Something, are you not?
I'm her ex-husband.
I was understudy. Yes, Phoenix Wright. Why are you doing my voice? I'm not actually looking at who's talking right now. And your Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister. Yes. You've grown. Yeah, you should see her at the end of the trials.
Alright, I might change up the lighting in here just a little bit. You can continue. Oh, shit.
Yeah, you've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. The days of my youth. Like, the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What's with what is it then? Something the matter? That painting, Mr. Grossberg. Whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back to its home in this office. I can't exactly claim it's stolen. I suppose it is my just deserts. Old, bitter deserts. The fuck happened? There was a murder last night, right? A murder!
Murder!
You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown, but we have a picture of him. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Let's present the picture. Should I? Kinda have to, right? Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh, heart attack. Game over.
Damn it, pronoun game.
Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Is that supposed to be a pun?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Mr. Hammond. And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Yeah. Yes. So this is the moment the crime took place, huh? I can't really say for sure this is Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. You've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. I'm proud Mia would be if she could see you now. She said she was more worried about me than anything. Anyway, just go on and take the compliment, will you? Back, I assume. Did we open up any more talking options? Who the fuck is Robert Hammond? Mr. Hammond was a defense attorney in that case. That case? Oh, yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? DL6. Why does that sound familiar? Because it was what we were talking about in the second case, right?
Yep.
It was the one with Mia's fucking psychic powers. Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the murder trial of Mia's murder.
Why am I thinking with Grossberg's voice?
Because it is an easy voice to do. And trying to go back between this voice and the Solid Snake voice is not very easy. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean that medium was my mother? Oh, yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirits of the victim, but the case was a loss. No conviction was made. DL6 incident. Yes, happened 15 years ago. A very, very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal murder, correct? Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man, but Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. My mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name. Really? You didn't? Okay. But wait. Well, why does the case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? Well, it has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Say what? So why would Edgeworth shoot the guy who got his father off? That sounded... are you still there?
Yeah, no, I'm what did he say? I don't think that's how it went down. He shot the guy that got his father's... What did he say?
Because he said that Misty Fey's premonition, or, spirit medium thing, led to Edgeworth's dad being the suspect in the murder trial, but Hammond is the guy who got him declared innocent. And now... Right,
okay, there's more things at play than you think.
Ah. If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
He just hands you a meatloaf.
Yes. Take this meatloaf to him. Push it through the hole in the
you know how those plexiglass panes in between the rooms have like little holes you can speak through? Just kind of shove it through there. It'll like mince.
Grind it up in there. It's a photograph of my mother. Face photograph.
For added effect, make sure he is holding his face up to it so he can open his mouth and you can shove it right into his mouth.
Why would I do that, Mr. Grossberg? Don't question my mustache.
There's a reason they call me Grossberg. Alright, detention center. Also, wait, did you see his mustache is kind of lopsided? Like the left side of it, or I guess the right side of it, is a little bit thicker than the left side, which is pulled out a little bit more. We'll look at it later.
Well, it's super hard to get a mustache, perfectly symmetrical. What's this? I hope you got my message the first time. We need to meet in the conjugal trailer. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Because he hasn't found anyone yet. Oh, these are like unchecked. Are they different?
I I think we might have to present the picture first. Okay, present the picture first.
I have no intention of telling you, nor apparently would I tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you.
Try the other one anyway.
Yeah, okay, fine. We'll see.
Might as well be thorough.
What happened? I ask you about the murder. Right. I'll ask you again to leave me alone. Please, try and understand.
I'm trying to angst in peace.
I'm trying to angst in peace. Oh, that would be a great sign for a door.
I mean, I have the whiteboard on my door. I could write that.
Nice. Let's present the photograph. Look at this photograph! Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, but once you start something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident? Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it.
It's when the police raided my sex dungeon.
DL6 actually stands for Dick Lengthener 6. It's a secret drug I've been working on. and it would explain those awkward photographs on the boat. Sorry if I sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. You said I wasn't up to the job. You didn't sound like it. You fucking said it. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like. I will answer to the best of my abilities. What's the capital of Iceland?
Sacramento. Next question.
The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes, he was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories of that time are foggy. Supposed
Foggy Nelson, who is also a lawyer.
In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear that he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. Oh, his father was the one who was killed, not the one who was the suspect.
Correct.
Oh, okay. That was just me misreading the case.
Yeah, and then I wasn't paying attention enough to catch it when you misread it, so I didn't want to spoil something if it was a spoiler, which it was.
I see. And how was the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium? What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end. Now this? About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations in the case runs out in 3 days. What? I thought that they had a rule that said that trials are only allowed to last
that was
3 days.
That was only implemented recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they go into that because it's actually fairly shortly after the DL6 incident that they installed that policy. Ooh. In fact, I think it's the DL6 incident kind of helps propel it along. Shift.
When the case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
What's the statute of limitations when it comes to murder?
So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. It was Grossberg! I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding.
Apparently murder doesn't have a statute of limitations.
Interesting.
Maybe that's changed as well. Oh well. Which means I can never go back to Colorado.
For completely unrelated incidences.
Right. Yeah. Especially now that weed's legal there. Would have been nice! So hard to deal drugs when it's illegal.
Did you say when it's illegal?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't set up shop on the corners anymore. That would be really funny to see just like a corner pot dispensary, just like, like one of those like food carts, except it's a
vending machine.
That would actually be fun as hell.
I don't want to give anyone ideas.
Gun at anyone. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. He wants us to defend you. Yes. Will you?
Nah.
Of course we will. Who else is it gonna be? If not me. Who, Grossberg? That old fuck? The judge himself? Don't be silly. Do you ever actually have to defend the judge from anything? Or is he always just the judge?
He's always the judge, which is the thing I think they is a missed opportunity. They've never had the judge as a defendant before.
That would actually be kind of cool. That would be cool for like the last game if they were ever gonna like give the series like a grand send off.
At this point, I don't know if that's ever a likely circumstance. But no, because or
they could just use it as an opportunity to introduce a new judge, probably a lolly judge.
Well, they've established a multitude of judges across the series. You meet the judge's brother in the third game, who's also a judge, who's an awesome judge. You meet Courtney, Justine Courtney in the in Ace Attorney Investigations 2. And let's see, there's the magistrate in Therein, and there's a judge for the prequel series that's not a judge per se, or he's the judge in the past, so he's not the same judge.
Okay. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? What? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess I don't really... Wait, they're not talking about when he got Miss Vasquez to
No, it's different.
They're not talking about that. But why wouldn't he assume that that's what he was talking about? If he's like, I don't recall.
That's a good point. That'd be good.
For you. Should have been like, really? This is what you do for me getting Vasquez to repeat her testimony? Okay, I guess. You're sure one to return a favor. Matter of request, please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Okie dokie. And by the way, here's a meatloaf from Grossberg.
put your face up.
And it's like, and it's got like written on it in like sriracha squeeze bottle letters. It's like there's a file in it.
All right.
What? Earthquake? Nick, it's a big one. Oh no, it's California. Wait,
it's detaching from the U.S. Finally!
Finally! Just in time! Where's Edgeworth? Did he break out of jail? There, he's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well in earthquakes. I mean, I would say then, living in California is bad for him, but it's like, we don't actually get earthquakes that often. Probably more than some other places, but it's like... I guess, but I don't think they would really build a residential area around
on the fault line, I imagine.
I mean, I know that, like, it's not a thing. It's not as much of a thing as people would have.
Are you kidding? It sounds like a jolly old time.
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Right, we have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Let's move to the Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th. Hey, I wonder if there will actually be an earthquake on December 25th.
What?
That would be crazy.
Let's see. I punched Chief Detective in the face. What? Why? Because I feel like it.
Let's see. What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes up here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something, and there's nothing that I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Let's just, probably I should talk to him first. What is Lotta's testimony? So what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. Say what? She even had a photograph that proves it. You're right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. She said she's going to enlarge the photo. Oh no!
Zoom and enhance!
Zoom and enhance. It's such bullshit. It's not a real thing.
Honestly, I'm not really sure how that works with actual photographs. Like, that might be actually a better thing to do with real photographs than it is digital ones. I'm not really sure how much because, like, when you capture a digital photo, it's, like, stuck at how many pixels it has.
Yeah, it's a bunch of pixels.
But then with a real photograph, with at least the negative, how much does it actually capture? That's the question. Like I've wondered that.
Yeah, that would be interesting to know. I mean, yeah, maybe if you use real film, you can probably zoom and enhance a lot better than with a digital photo. Don't know. Haven't the slightest. She said, I'll drop the quality of might, but should let us see who's who. She can do that?
Of course. Okay. Have you ever seen CSI Miami?
To be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. A cancellation? Tomorrow's trial. After tomorrow... Oh. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death
for poor Mr.
Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder.
Yeah, it's Lotta.
And we've got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say?
Boobs. Wait, no, not that.
no, wait. No, this is important. I need to know what she said.
Boobs, innocent boobs. Okay, we're getting closer.
We're getting closer. If he's innocent, There's gotta be something I've overlooked. Edgeworth!
But I already know I've looked over her boobs. I mean, damn it!
It's going... Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the city to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me. Please, you have to convince him. You have to make him you have to make him let you defend him. What if Phoenix took the job as a public defender?
Then he would be assigned to different people, as opposed to.
Wait, is that like a thing? Can you
public
just be
defender?
like, I want it?
Yeah, you can go to a public defender.
I want it?
The problem with public defender is they're typically not paid very well, and they're usually overworked.
Yeah, I saw, like the fucking John Oliver show, where they were talking about like public defenders like have an average of like 7 minutes to look over a case before a trial.
Ouch.
Yeah.
On the other hand, that sounds kind of fun. I mean, I would probably, considering that they get that much time, that prep time, I could probably go in there, be a defender.
I mean, yeah, sure. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Let's show him the attorney's badge. Yeah. Hey, pal. There's only one thing I want to see from you, and that's the letter of request from Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, good. I thought it was something else.
Oh, good. And he's like, and then he zips his pants back up, like, oh, okay.
Damn it! No one else wants to do wants to do a cockfight with me.
Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file these papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for ya. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? You're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what's with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I'm sure it'll be completely relevant.
I was going to ask, are we going to be doing, is episode 6 coming out on Sunday?
Maybe?
If it is, are we doing that recording?
I'll ask Ninja today. Oh, fuck it, I have Skype open right now.
We can ask him after this. We can take a break here. Come back.
Oh, yeah. Is it gonna be an actual break point?
This is, yeah.
And then again, I was the same class. I was only in the same class as him before 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that trial. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. He was molested by an earthquake.
It touched him in inconvenient places.
Save the game.
Well, you ask him, I'm going to go get a drink.